Hello everyone. So today we are going to start class 9 chapter 1, that is number system. So let's start from the very basic which you might be studying from class 6 and 7. So first I am talking about natural numbers. So what are natural numbers? Numbers which are used in counting. The numbers which are countable are called natural numbers, and countable things are one, you can say this is one tree or two plants or three pencils. So the numbers which start from 1 are called natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere you will find 1000 and so on like this till infinite are called natural numbers. So the next comes is whole numbers. This also you must have studied in class 6 or 7. Whole numbers are all the natural numbers including 0. Means those numbers which starts from 0 are called whole numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are called whole numbers. This you might have studied in class 6. Now class 7 you must have studied in the first chapter integers. So what are integers? All the whole numbers including negative numbers are called integers. Means whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, and all the negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So these are the integers. Positive numbers, all the positive numbers and negative numbers are called integers. Now in class 8, in the first chapter, you might have studied about rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are those numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q, where the necessary condition is Q is not equals to 0 and P and Q are integers. Means they can have any value, either negative or positive. But when I am saying P and Q are integers, means integers include 0 also. But clearly I have written Q is not equals to 0. The reason behind that is Q is in the denominator. Any number if I divide by 0 is not defined. We cannot divide any number by 0. So don't get confused. 0 divided by any number will give you 0, but any number divided by 0 is not defined. Okay. So this you have studied till class 8. In class 9, the first chapter is number system, and in that you are going to study about the real numbers. So real numbers are divided into two categories. One are rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers you have studied till class 8. All the numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q are called rational numbers. Condition you know, they both are integers and Q is not equals to 0. And irrational numbers are those numbers which are non-terminating and non-repeating or not repeated. I'll tell you its meaning also. So rational numbers, if I'll see the example, minus 4 upon 3 is a rational number, 0 is a rational number, 8 upon minus 17 is a rational number. Okay. And these are non-terminating, means they can be, when they are divided, they will end and you will get something either 4.2876. So 76 means now after 6 you cannot further divide it. So it means they are terminating. The first thing is they are terminating, and the second thing is repeated numbers. Till now you have not studied about the repeated numbers. So if I talk about the repeated numbers, these are, let's say, 1.33333. So it means if I divide 10 by 3, 10 divided by 3 is 3.33333. Let's take it 3.333. So it is not ending. It's not terminated. It's not finished. So this is a rational number. And the other way to write it, this is 3.3 bar. The number which is repeatedly going on, we put bar over that number to show that it means 3.3 bar means it is 3.33333. There can be one more example. Let's say after dividing we are getting 1.25. So it means again and again it is coming 25252525. Okay, and it's not ending. So then it is called a real number. Okay, but these are the rational numbers. These are the real numbers but under the category of rational numbers. And real numbers, I am saying they are both rational and irrational. Now what do you mean by non-terminating and non-repeating? These are non-terminating. The example is under root 2. It is 1.415 and it will further go on. If you will find out the value of under root 2 with the help of calculator, you will see these are not ending but they are not repeated also. Means unlike this, it's not like that the same number is repeated. No, the number is not repeated after the decimal but they are not ending also. These are the irrational numbers. Under root 3, its value is 1.732 and so on. And so on means they are neither they are terminating and nor they are repeating. There is no number which is repeated after decimal and they are not ending also. It's not like that division is finished. Okay, and neither it's like that the numbers are repeatedly coming the same after division. There can be one more example, pi. Pi की value you must be knowing is 3.1415 and so on. So these are irrational numbers. So the important thing of irrational numbers which you have to remember is they are non-terminating, means when you will divide them, they are not going to end. The division is not going to end. Okay, and non-repeating, and it's not like that when you are dividing them, the numbers are repeatedly coming the same. Like if you will divide 10 by 3, the number is not terminated. It's not like that division is finished. No, it's never ending. So it is repeated. So the numbers which are terminated, either they will be terminated. Like if I say 4 upon 3, if you divide 4 by 3, it will add in 2 or 3 steps. So that is terminating. But if you divide 10 by 3, it will repeatedly comes the same 3.3333333. The same number is repeated. So those numbers are called rational numbers. So this is the important difference between rational and irrational numbers. And when the topic is real numbers, all the rational and irrational numbers are called real numbers.